Hi, my name's Al, and I'm the president of Cerebra Software Systems. I've created a Windows application to aid NFL football handicappers. I'd like to show you the latest features, but first, give me a moment. I want to try to insult your intelligence. Do you like money? How about cash? What about nice jewelry? Do you like to be so rich that you get to meet interesting people all the time? How'd you like to own a nice house? And I don't just mean nice on the outside. Nice on the inside, too. Like to upgrade your personal transportation? Ah, Rolls-Royce, the Cadillac of cars. Fancy an expensive yacht? How about a nice private jet? And I don't just mean nice on the outside. I mean nice on the inside, too. Buy my software and you are absolutely guaranteed 100% results. Win big dollars. Huge cash. Lots of money. Guaranteed locks on all games. Etc., etc., etc. Oof. Give me a moment. I think I'm going to throw up my own self. Sound familiar? Sorry, couldn't resist. I can't offer you any guarantees. I've created an analytical tool, not a crystal ball. Making consistently correct predictions against the spread in NFL contests is really difficult. The odds makers, in addition to simply being really good at setting spreads, are constantly making adjustments to their initial spread determining formulas to account for statistical trends that are newly discovered. The Edge is an application that makes systematic analysis of NFL games as easy as possible. What I have done is to collect and centralize a variety of team statistics. This is the interface for the latest version of the Edge. Continue to load games into the system using the Load Game button, provided with a menu of all the games current and past. Select a game and it is loaded into the system. An introduction is provided comparing the two opponents, and an initial prediction is made for the score and the over-under based on points scored for and against. Clicking on the previous game or next game buttons allow you to navigate through the schedule. One of the new features is the past results report. This shows you the results of previous games played by the opponent. The report appears in your default text editor, thus allowing you to quickly print this if you desire. Another new feature is the executive summary. This report provides an English language description of the game based on important statistics. It highlights the team's strengths and weaknesses, as well as providing a report of common opponents played during the season. A table of detailed team statistics is available, as well as a current weather report for the home team city. Up-to-date league standings are displayed at the click of a button. A detailed report can be had showing you the results of various spread numbers encountered during the season. This allows you to compare the performance of home teams, away teams, underdogs, and favorites against various spread numbers. There's also a report displaying various over and under numbers. Having trouble with a difficult decision? Click on the Flip a Coin button. Results are displayed in the system message. This simulates a number of random events, such as dice rolls, coin tosses, and poker hands. Another new feature that has been added to the Edge system is the betting simulator. Click on the betting simulator button in the relaxation box. The interface is transformed, and a randomly chosen previously played game is loaded into the system, though the score will be hidden from you. This feature allows you to test your various schemes and handicapping skills against previously played games. You can bet on favorites, underdogs, or the over and the under. The system gives you a fictitious balance of $1,000 to start. Clicking on the bet buttons at the bottom of the interface allows you to make fictitious bets of $110 to win 100 against the spreads or on the over and under. Clicking on the Show Results button reveals the score to you. The system message window reveals the results of your wagers, and your balance is altered accordingly. Click on the Next Game button, and the system will randomly load another previously played game. You can call up statistical reports such as past results and executive summaries, which will be based on statistics available to you just prior to the playing of this historical game. This allows you to both test and hone your handicapping skills based on the best information available to you at that time. You are not required to place a bet on any particular game. You can simply press the Show Results button or click on the Next Game button in order to continue. Click on the Load Scheme button and select a previously saved scheme. Test the accuracy of these schemes based on these previously played games. Place bets, see how your schemes perform. You can make adjustments at this point and test them again against these previously played games. To return to the main interface, click on the Exit Simulator button. The goal of the Edge system is to try to predict the spread in a future game. Obviously, if this prediction is correct, you will know whether to bet on the favorite or the underdog. The Edge system allows you to create schemes or formulas based on how two teams would compare in various statistical categories. Click on the Create Scheme button. You'll be presented with a menu of offensive, defensive, and special team statistics. Choose any statistic you feel would most advantageously benefit a team that leads in that statistical category compared to the opponent. For example, if you feel that passing yards is important, choose that statistic. After you click on the OK button, the system displays track bars for each statistical category that you have chosen. Adjust the track bar settings to the number of points, anywhere from 0 to 7, which should be allocated to a team which leads in that statistical category. The next step is to test your scheme on a previously played game. Click on the Load Game button and pick any previously played game. The system loads that game and gives you a predicted score and spread based on points scored for and against, as well as the settings of your track bars. The idea is to adjust the track bars so that the predicted spread matches the actual spread. Click on the Run Genetic Algorithm button, and the system will make automatic random adjustments to the track bar settings, attempting to zero in on a correct prediction. Every time it gets closer to a correct prediction, the system will remember the various track bar settings. During this process, the system may perform various genetic operations such as mutations and crossovers, replacing current statistical categories with others, or massively changing track bar settings. Let this run for a while, then click on the stop sign. The scheme found during this process, which best predicts the spread, will be displayed for you. The idea now is to find out how this scheme would have correctly predicted a wager against the spread in historical games. Click on the Test this scheme against all completed games button. The system evaluates all historic games you have on file and gives you a percentage score as to how successful your schemes would have been regarding wagering against the spreads. What you're looking for is something that performs either very well or really terribly. A scheme that performs really badly can be used as a reverse barometer. Place your bets against the recommendations of the system. In its default state, the system performs analysis based on statistics most closely related to the game used. For example, a game played in week 5 will be subject to analysis based on statistics from week 4. At your option, you can have the system base its statistical analysis on a single week's statistics. Save it to your disk using the Save Scheme button. Do this by clicking on the Lock-in Stats button at the top of the interface. The Edge system has a number of schemes that you can use or modify at your behest. Or, as mentioned previously, feel free to create as many schemes as you desire and save them to your disk. Your saved schemes can be reloaded at a later date and used as tools to analyze future games. Well, thank you very much for listening. If I've piqued your interest, please feel free to download a free trial copy of my software from www.cerebrasoftware.com. The demo version allows you to experience the full functionality of the product, but you may only analyze games involving the 49ers. Good luck with that. To purchase a license for the coming season, which will allow you to view all games for all teams, simply click on the Purchase button at the demo splash screen. For further information, please visit us at cerebrasoftware.com or pdsports.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at Cerebra Software. Should you have any thoughts, suggestions, ideas, or whatnot, feel free to email me at info@cerebrasoftware.com. Good luck with your wagering.